You.
Yeah.
What's up, our beautiful Cancer lights, our beautiful listeners? How y'all feeling today? Well,
Hey,
we back at it again, man. Another
back at it.
podcast, guys.
Second one of 2026.
Second one of 2026, guys. So look, what number is this? You know me, I'm counting down the days till we hit 52, bro. We got to do something special.
43.
43.
43,
43.
bro. 9 more weeks, 9 more episodes, 9 more podcasts till we freaking hit a year, like a
Yeah.
year's worth of, bro. That's insane to
In a
think.
sense, it's a year worth of documentation. You know what I'm saying? We can all show our kids this one day, like, hey, this is what your Uncle Sean was talking about. This what your Uncle Rob
Facts.
was talking about. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. Bro, man, I was just thinking about that. Like, what is our life gonna look like in a few years? Like how does that look? Like when everybody's having kids, well, I guess not a few years, but when everybody's having kids, like the vacations, like how do we explain to the kids the Lord? Like how do we explain to our kids that we were actually cool at one time?
You
Like I
got you
think we're kind of
gotta
cool.
you gotta understand our kids won't care, unfortunately. Like they won't.
That's fair.
They
That's
won't
fair.
care. Cause
I'm
like
like, yeah.
cause like have y'all ever asked y'all parents about their friend group?
No.
Mm. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah.
Because no matter how cool you are, your parents, like, it's just like, you never think, like, oh, yeah, my parents are cool. I don't know why that is, but, you know.
I feel like maybe it'll maybe how if they see certain things or you know, like certain interactions, you know what I'm saying? Then it may spark in their head, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, you feel me? Like, hey, my dad cool, you know what I'm saying? And then it may pique their interest and want to know like who you hang with, maybe. You know what I'm
All I'm
Mm.
saying?
saying is, have y'all had that thought, though?
No, like I ain't gonna lie though, like I feel like you
Yeah.
could I mean I definitely never like thought like, hey bro, like how was you with your homies? What like I'd never
Yeah,
like
like, you ever
no.
been like, hey, Pops, what was your crew like?
What were
Like,
the
Yeah, like
vibes like? Yeah.
I never asked that. I guess like the only thing I could see happening is like if you bring them around your friend group early, probably. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like maybe, you know what I'm saying? And like
yeah.
that would be the only way they would probably ask, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or want to know, like, you know what I'm saying, what you did with your homies when y'all were
Because I
young.
mean, bro, speaking from my perspective, bro, literally all I can think about is like I have so many uncles, and for the longest time, I didn't realize that they weren't like my blood. Like
Yeah,
I'm talking about for
you
the longest time, bro. Like
usually realize
so,
that later. Yeah.
and so it's just like those kind of uncles. I'm just like, yeah, nah, they're those kind of uncles and aunties. You're like, nah, they're locked in. That's the friend group. Like that's the friend
Yeah.
group right there, for real, for real.
Yeah,
True.
sometimes you don't discover it till, like, your parent is upset with them. You be like, hey, how uncle? And they be like, that ain't even your uncle. You be like, oh,
Huh,
for real?
huh.
For real?
But you hold up, you lying?
What you mean? I've been calling auntie this whole time.
All
No,
right.
for real. But yo, welcome to another podcast of Until We Get Canceled, man. I gotta get back to my intros, man. But
Oh
look,
yeah, for sure.
we got Sean Don, Danny J, Rob, Big Mama moderator in the cut today. Um, yo, how we feeling, man? We feeling good? Hey, big ups to MLK before we even get to grade our week. Big ups to MLK. We going to MLK weekend.
Hey, no,
Um,
hey. I'm sorry, I'm cutting it, Sean. We do not need any more of those flyers, y'all. Stop posting them MLK. Back that ass up, bash. We don't need that. We don't need that. The Let Freedom Ring, Meek Mill stuff. We cool. Like, just make a flyer, bro. You don't gotta include his actual image on it, y'all. We don't gotta do that.
yeah, yeah.
I see it every year. It's going. I know it's gonna happen again. But just stop. Just stop. I know, and it's gonna be easier with AI now. But
Oh, bro.
but we gotta stop.
Hey,
I mean, you're gonna see him, man. You're gonna see him, but you heard it here on Until We Get Canceled. We don't condone those type of activities.
Yeah, yeah.
all I'm gonna
But
say is I ain't gonna cut you off. I just want to give credit to them though because they are talented to make these type of flyers and like to be so creative with how they doing it too. But yes, we do need to stop.
No, for sure.
I do want to add though, like, y'all creative with it though. Like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all do something with that.
See,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
putting gas on the fire near them, be like, you
Nah,
know,
I'm
I'm
just
gonna
saying. No. I'm just saying. Do something with the creativity. Like,
do
do
something
something with
else.
that.
Okay, do
Yeah,
something
yeah,
productive.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Dude,
that.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I can respect that.
yeah,
I can respect
yeah,
that. No, but yeah, I can't lie. Like, yeah, they be putting together some fast stuff. I'll be like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. But yo, let's go ahead and get into grading the week. How y'all feeling, man?
yeah, man. A+ week, man. I made another lap around that sun. Big 2.7. Um, yeah, man. Blessings. Some changes coming soon, including my residence soon. So, uh, oh, and also to all of our listeners, if y'all care, y'all got to refer to me now as 2 Degree Danny now. You know what I'm saying? Your boy done got his masters. That was a surprise to me at the time, but shout out them credits, man. Shout out them
Shout out
credits.
Danny, man. Drop the bomb for Danny, bro.
We out of there, man. No more
The bomb
blackboard,
for
no more
Danny.
canvas, man.
Hey, congratulations, brother.
For sure.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Congrats, Danny J times two.
Come on now.
Essentially, yeah. A
And
plus for me. A+.
Facts, facts.
uh, well, for me, I'll just I'll just go ahead and say an A. You know what I'm saying? Everything been cool, you know what I'm saying, lately. Some changes also will be happening for me as well, as far as where I will be staying. Oh, okay, never mind. It kind of cut off for a little minute. But yeah, besides that though, good week work, you know what I'm saying? Everything's everything. We good, you know what I'm saying? So I give it a A.
Facts. Bro, I'll round it off with an A too, man. Like I'll round it off with an A because I started rehearsal this week for a show. Um, Radio Time Machine. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. We got a bunch of kids together from a bunch of high schools, and we're planning to put on that show very soon, February 12th, actually. Mark your calendars. But but yeah, we started that production, man. It seems like it's gonna be a pretty fun process. So as we're going through, just trying to figure out like the ins and outs of everything. But besides that, I mean, a pretty chill week. Like, yeah, pretty laid back week. Not too much going on. So yeah, I'll give it a.
Nice.
For sure,
Nice.
man.
Yeah. But look, I wanna run back
Wait,
because I got it.
say that
You
again.
said what?
Say
I
that
wanna
again.
I
Uh,
wanna I wanna come back around to MLK for a second, man.
Okay, okay. What's up?
Yeah. I mean, no, nothing crazy, bro. I just want to give him some flowers, like, cause I was really sitting back and thinking. So, bro, all right. So y'all, you got to correct me, moderator. You got to make sure I'm on my knowledge. He started college at a very, very young age. I do know that. I just can't remember the age,
I thought it
right?
was 15. I thought it was
15.
15.
So
mm,
like, boom, 15. Like that, bro. All right, let's go ahead and like, this is crazy. This is insane. Then goes on to like, let's skip ahead a little bit. Then goes on to be the leader of like the Montgomery, not even bus boycott, but the Montgomery civil rights movement. Not even that. Like,
mm.
I guess the civil rights movement as a whole. Like, how does one? What are the steps? How ordained does your life have to be to get to that point? Because man was stabbed. Like, man got stabbed before, but even before assassinations. Like, yo, like, what is happening? But But yeah, man, shout out to MLK. I've been at a couple MLK events. Hopefully I can go down to the parade. Y'all gonna try to catch it on Monday?
Going, I
Yeah,
don't. What honestly it wasn't in my plans, but if plans change, actually, I might just go. Honestly,
yeah.
might just go.
Facts. Yeah, I'm thinking about going. I took some pictures a few years back. I'm thinking about doing the same this year. But yeah, man, I think it's just good that people should go out and really celebrate MLK Day for real. Because this, I mean,
To be
it's
honest, man,
look,
this might be the last one. The way they talking, this might be the
bro, it's
last
not.
one.
All right, so correct me if I'm wrong, moderator.
Mm.
There's no more free parking on MLK Day, right?
I
That's
don't know.
look, I said that a while ago on the podcast. Do
Yeah,
y'all
you said
remember
that. You
when I
said
said
that.
that?
Yeah, you said that a couple of pods ago. I want to say 2 or 3.
And we talked about it, but if it's real for real, like that's gonna be crazy. Like for people to have to pay for parking, like at this parade, and when they do all these downtown events, like
I think we still have it.
on Sunday. Oh we still we just yeah okay yeah that's wonderful.
Mm.
That's beautiful. But yeah, well, I guess I need to go back and see what I read, bro. Or what did it say? But there
Yeah.
was something about MLK Day. I just can't remember what it was. But
Well, honestly, not everybody taking off for MLK. I know our boy said, a friend of the pod, sometimes recurring character. Um, yeah, he said they still got to go in.
dang,
I ain't gonna give up where he work at, but yeah, they still got to go in.
there, yeah, no, I'm getting a paid day off. So shout out MLK.
You know, I mean, I would have still had to go to work, but I'm off, so
Yeah. Well, in your place of business, it's kind of like, yeah, you know.
still need breaks.
I know. I agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah,
Honestly,
Come
yeah.
on, man.
honestly, honestly, for those days, they should have like volunteer members, to come in. It's like, hey man, listen.
Who
Remember
gonna
that?
want to do
I was saying,
that?
remember that year they had like the replacement refs in the NFL.
Oh, that's good.
They need like replacement members to like do what they do.
Hey, that would be fun.
That'd be funny,
Yeah,
bro. I ain't gonna
that
lie.
yeah, that'd be good. But
Mhm.
yeah, bro. Do y'all have any like crazy like MLK facts? Like just while we talking about
Is it a fact or conspiracy? Mine. I'll just say he did not die at that hotel that he was shot at. I don't know. I don't
Mm,
know if that was I don't know if that's a fact or a conspiracy, but
I'm gonna say that I don't know if it's fact or conspiracy, but I think it's more fact, bro. I think
yeah,
that's a fact.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what they say.
Yeah, people.
But
A lot of people. History books would say he died at that hotel. I don't think he died at that hotel.
mhm, nah, what would the world be like differently? But
bro. So I ain't gonna lie. I guess this is a fact. You know, well, he's been arrested nearly 30 times, dude.
I didn't know that. I know it was. I'm sure he was arrested, but I didn't know it was that many times.
Jesus,
It's crazy.
yeah, that's a
Crazy.
crazy amount of times we book. Like
Mhm.
how what like yeah, just to get them on like crazy stuff, like crazy charges. Like it's so wild to think about because the civil rights movement, what were people fighting for? Like they were literally fighting for just basic rights, like basic like needs to be kept, basic want to not be like killed in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like easy, like
Yeah, just
willingly,
simple rights. Like, hey, I would like to own a home. I would like to have a bank account. I would, just.
Yeah.
like, and
I
and
would
it's
like to vote. I
crazy,
would like to vote in an election.
bro. Come on, like literally, like, and it's so crazy to think that this was not that long ago, guys. Like. I like we the further in years we get, like the 2020, it's we're 2027, 2026 now. Jesus, I'm jumping ahead. But like already thinking about like how far we are now, like this was 1965, like in its like heat, right? So like how long ago was that? Like how many years? That's what
Like,
close to
yeah, close
60,
to 60.
70,
Yeah, close to 60.
60, 70. Like, but that's my granddad. Like that's my granddad and some. Like my granddad is
Yeah,
92.
that's most of either our parents or our grandparents. So
Like,
just 2 generations ago.
and that's so crazy to think about. Like, that wasn't that long ago that people were literally dying in the streets just for us to be able to vote. But I don't know, man. Shout out to MLK.
Yeah.
You got any
Yeah.
facts, moderator?
Um, Facts. Yeah, they were marching for a lot. A lot of people died. A lot of people were killed. Um, I know he died at the age of 39. So to have accomplished what he accomplished at the age of 39, that was really fantastic. I do also want to shout out some other important people who, helped with the civil rights movement, but MLK, he's definitely like one of the most iconic um figures. But
You don't want to say what you don't want to say.
what?
You know.
What?
Your opinion about him. Okay, you don't want to say.
What specific opinion about him?
His work outside of the civil rights movement that he was
Oh,
a
okay,
great
okay,
part
okay. Look, we can talk about that. Can we get to the accolades first at least? Jesus.
I mean, obviously, he was very pivotal in getting the Civil Rights Act passed
of. Hmm.
and several other rights passed, the Voting Rights Act, the Montgomery bus boycott, lots of things. Him, Rosa Parks, Ella Baker, Diane Nash, Dorothy Height, Coretta Scott. She's the reason why he got involved in politics in the first place, his wife. So, there were a lot of really good influences around him. Before then, his mom had him in the church and learning how to talk in front of crowds and stuff. So he had some really great influences helping him along the way.
Yeah. Also, I do want to say I recently just saw Dave Chappelle's stand up. Actually, yeah, Rob was with me. It was in Atlanta. Oh yeah, we didn't do like a recap. Dang, we didn't do like a recap. We can do that. We can do that. But yeah, I just want to go ahead and just say Dave Chappelle made a great point in his stand up. They were saying people were saying Charlie Kirk and Martin Luther King were similar. I would like to say absolutely not. Absolutely not. One person was a person of an opinion. One was a person trying to make a change. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I wouldn't even put them in the same bucket or boat, man.
And to the people trying to connect those two, that says a lot about you.
Mm-mm. I
That
wouldn't
says
even yeah.
that says a lot about you.
Martin Luther King got stabbed and said, "Nah, she cool." Like, nah, we good. Like, what is this? He said, "Nah, we still non-violent. We chilling." Like, who does this? Like, you're not him.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
But
know. What y'all got, boys? I really wanted to talk about that because we're from the capital city, Montgomery, um, where a lot of like this civil rights stuff has happened, like just in general. And we're coming up on Black History Month, man. Hey, Black History Month, I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy with Black History facts, bro. Like,
yeah, nah, real deal. And y'all probably don't think I'm joking, but real deal. Cherish this MLK Day. Cherish this Black History Month, cause you just don't know.
yeah,
You
you
just
never
don't
know,
know.
bro. You never know, bro. You think they'll really take away Black History Month?
I wouldn't be
Mm,
surprised, Sean.
yeah, I don't. Yeah,
I
Hmm.
hope they don't. I really do. I hope they don't. I hope we get to keep and cherish and celebrate. If they gonna do anything with our Black History Month, just change the month. That's all. Don't get, you
Give
know.
us a
true.
longer, yeah. I want a
I
longer one, man. I
I
want
definitely
November.
think they'd get rid of Black History Month if they got the chance to. Trump literally said this week that the Civil Rights Act had racist effects on white people and it had negative impacts on white people just because, they weren't able to treat us like shit. So,
And to my knowledge, didn't the Civil Rights Act honestly benefit white women the most?
no, that is, oh Lord, affirmative action.
Affirmative action. Okay,
The
okay.
civil rights movement, benefited minorities, racial minorities, but it did include some gender things. So women, um, all women benefited from it also, but it was mostly racial allowances that was one.
It's crazy that that was really a
Hmm.
discussion if you sit back and think. Like, it was like, I know this person is a human being, but should we let them have the chance to survive in life? You know, should we give them a chance to own land? Should we let them vote? Should you know
Bro,
what I'm saying? Like, like
I
these are real like thought provoking things at the time.
I think that, bro, but then I think about like, okay, let me maybe this goes to one of my topics we can talk about. Um, bro, I think that, and then I go back and watch some movies, just like some old like I go back further than civil rights, maybe like some slavery time movies, bro. Like, bro, we black people were literally objects at a point. Like they were literally objects in this country at a point. So it's just like, bro, like we live in a strange world. Like that's so crazy. Like, and so having to fight back from there to even get to vote or be a human being, like in your yeah, that's it's crazy. But I guess let me ask this question. What's y'all's like top just like Black History movie? Like there's some goated
Oh,
ones.
X, X, X.
Malcolm,
Malcolm
okay,
X.
Malcolm, okay, yeah. What you got? What you got?
Wait, you said wait, Selma song?
Just like your favorite, like I guess like Black History movie. I'm about to name some. I can if you want me to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't. Yeah.
All right, so look, this is going on the list. I got Selma, yeah, X, Malcolm X. I Am Not Your Negro. It's a good movie. Four Little Girls. Mississippi. Is that a Black History movie? The Butler. John Lewis. That's cool. Um, this might be mine. Judas and the Black Messiah. That's a good one.
Oh
The
yeah.
Help.
Okay.
Um, Green Book. 12 Years a Slave. 42. Rosa Parks. Fences. I guess. Yeah,
12
sure.
Years a Slave is such a bro. That movie was such a watch, man. Like that's just one of those movies. Like to me, it's like Fruitville. Like you only need to see it once. I don't need to watch that movie twice. Like it was just gruesome. Just a gruesome story.
Yeah,
Had a happy ending
like,
at the end, which is really rare in slave movies. But if you're keeping it real, a lot of them did have a happy ending, unfortunately.
bro, for real. Like, even Harriet. Have y'all seen that one with
Yeah, yeah.
Cynthia Erivo?
I've seen
Hmm.
Harriet.
Yeah.
I didn't. How did you feel about that movie, Sean? Actually, now that you brought it up.
Crazy enough, man. I just recently saw both of those movies you just named because I was going back on a binge of like movies on Netflix and I was like, bro, I need to catch up on some movies that I just haven't seen and they've been out for so long. So Harriet was one and 12 Years a Slave was another. And man, honestly and truly, I think Harriet was a really good movie. I mean, just at its root, like I think it had some good acting in it. Cynthia Erivo, yeah, she can carry a movie. Um, what I will say is that, and maybe this is just because I've been to like the Legacy Museum, I've seen like how gruesome like this stuff gets. Like because there's some movies that get it right. Like there are some movies that like you literally like some scenes you can't watch because it's just the realness of it. But also, and I get it, it's for like the film, it's for like big screen. You can't you want to get certain ratings, you want certain people to come see it, which is cool. But yeah, like I think at certain points of that movie, it just didn't feel real. It felt more like a fantasy. Like it kind of made
Yeah.
it feel
Okay.
like a
Okay. So we had the same.
to,
We
yeah
had the
to
same
put it to
thoughts.
put it in less words. It just kind of made it feel like a fantasy. Like
Hmm.
it just felt really light for a movie. And I was like, for
Yeah.
for like a slave time movie, I was like, all right. I mean,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, that's cool.
I ain't like the whole like and it's gonna sound like I'm hating on like Harriet, but I'm not. I don't really like the whole like superhero aspect they kind of tried to put on it. Like she saw like she was that so Raven. You know what I'm saying? Like in the movie, I didn't
Well,
like.
I will say, I think the reason why they added that is because when Harriet was young, she was beaten so badly. She had like some kind of like brain injury or whatever. I think she would get like seizures. And she would say during those seizures, she would like see visions. Like she herself would say that. And she was like, when she was running away the first time, she would see like where to go. Like she was like, uh, she would think they came from God, like where to go. And she was like, that's what kept me alive when I was doing the Underground Railroad. So I think that's why they put it in
Okay,
there.
no, I didn't know that, but
Okay.
even then, I think they should have included that. Like they made it just
Yeah,
seem
like the
like
earlier history.
yeah, like they made it seem like she would just like be like, all right, y'all, 1 second, and then just do it. Like, and then also I felt
Mm,
like real deal. Harriet was really like, bro, she was really about her business. Like, it was on some like, all right, you either going with me or you not going with me, or you ain't going nowhere. One of them three. And like I felt like they could have, and obviously maybe you maybe want to get more kids to watch it, so I get it. But I don't know. I wish they kind of put them as show that aspect more because like Harry was really about her business, bro.
yeah.
Like
Mhm.
you think her freeing that many people it was all peaches and cream like the whole time. You think it was a bunch of near
Mm.
misses like that? Like nah, you know what I'm saying? So
For
Yeah, and
yeah,
that's what I was thinking. I was just like, it just felt a little like honestly and truly, maybe if Harriet meets 12 Years a Slave, I think that movie might come out a little bit more like
yeah,
Mhm.
fulfilling. Because for me, it felt like a fantasy. Like from the moment she got free, I was like, all right, like because okay, this is one of those movies where you know how it's gonna end. Like, all right, like we know the history of Harriet Tubman, so you know how it's gonna end. and it never gives me a point where I feel like high stakes for her. Like if that makes any
Yeah,
sense. Like
yeah,
they never gave me a point where I could feel like she had a down. Like I was
yeah. Honestly,
like she just
honestly,
can win. Like she's a winner. Like
they should just give her a storyline like John Wick, kind of like not saying. And when I said I'm not saying like she moving like a spy and shit. I ain't saying that. I'm saying like, all right, if you've watched the first John Wick, you know how the rest of them gonna go. But like still like include that action that he was about it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know, I would
yeah,
have I would have liked to see that. I would like to see that movie. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that actress though. She killed that role. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah.
That might not have been how the story was written. So
That's facts. Hey, my friend Martin
actually, I
told it.
haven't. Oh, you talking
So
about the old school?
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yes. Come on now.
That
You know what
that
I'm talking about.
yeah. I saw that on the TV. They had to roll in. Yeah.
Come on now. Hey, you know what I'm talking about. That brings
Dang,
back like
it's crazy.
elementary memories.
Kids don't even know what that is, man. It's crazy.
Bro, they like it's a different like we live in such a weird generation where we saw all this change. Like we're just young and saw all this change. Like we got
Yeah.
the remnants of the 90s going into the 2000s.
Speaking of that, my lovely fiance, she was telling me about this. She was telling me apparently y'all our teenage years in high school, that's a aesthetic now. Like that's a
Yeah.
Pinterest thing for kids our days. Like they said like
Like
2016 is like their 90s, like how the
What
90s
did
was.
yeah,
what did
like
we
if
look
you go
like?
on TikTok right now, you'll see like people be like to be a teenager in 2016 and stuff like that. And if you've noticed, a lot of celebrities have been posting on their Instagram and stuff like, you want to see what 2016 was like for me, or like my 2016 was crazy. That's because people are like fantasizing about that time. And on TikTok, like Black Beatles is trend the sound is trending, and people are like
Hey,
going through like popular Instagram photos and Twitter feeds and Tumblr feed like photos of that time, and they're just like romanticizing it. I'm like, are we old? Like
Yeah,
we
now
are
keep now
old.
now keep in mind like we would talk about 90s aesthetic a lot when we was in high school and it kind of
yeah.
started going back. So, when we was in high school, that was actually the 2016 time, so we went back over 15 years. We just at the decade point. We literally are just at the decade point of 2016. Like it can't like we got to let some more time pass, you think, you know?
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's crazy, bro. That's crazy that 2016 like was 10 years ago though. Like
Yeah.
that's so absurd to think of now. Like we're at that point where like years have go like hella years have gone by in our life. Wow,
um,
guys.
I just feel like how we thinking about it now. Like, I mean, our parents probably thought about it like that too. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's always like a certain year where everything was just like cool. You feel me? Like everything was just like. I mean, I do get what you're saying though, Danny. Like I get what you're saying. Let more time pass before
Yeah.
like we just remember the time. But it's like, bro, like.
Cuz I'm saying like all right, like I'll put it like this to put more emphasis on it. There are things that we were doing in 2016 that we are currently doing now. Like still like niggas was on Twitter in 2016. Niggas are still on Twitter today. Niggas still posting about their album drops and stuff on that time. The only thing you could say is different. Niggas ain't on SoundCloud like that. But this is the thing. SoundCloud is more niche now. Like less people are on it, but people still post on it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like when we say like 90s, there are things from the 90s that was not going on at all. Niggas didn't have Walkmans. Niggas weren't wearing their hairstyle like that. Niggas weren't wearing the short baggy shit. Like niggas weren't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like yo, some niggas still rocking skinnies. Sadly enough, niggas
I
is
I
still rocking
see
skinnies.
I see where you're coming from.
Yeah,
I
I
can see
get
where you're coming from.
I get what you're saying. Maybe like I'm saying maybe when they're saying it, like maybe they're saying it from a feeling standpoint, not so much of like a
Like an
like
actual aesthetic.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Because that's pretty much what I'm getting. Like anyway, like from what I've been seeing on social media, it's not, you know what I'm saying? It's more of like how it was at that time, which is like, I guess whatever you were doing, basically.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like the time itself, what like I mean, we still doing the same thing, yeah, but I guess like how the world was. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
not so much like, yeah. But I do get where you're coming from though. I get what you're saying.
I also think with social media blowing up to such a monster that it is, and with people being as connected in the way trends like come and go so quickly, I think it's a little easier for less time to have passed for you to feel nostalgic because like you can hear a sound and it's only a year old, but you're like, wow, we've had like 15 trending sounds by then. So it can feel nostalgic, even though it wasn't really that long ago. So the same thing with 2016. So much has happened in 2016. Like, I mean, Trump, he wasn't even president until November that year, and he didn't even get in office till 2017, like, so that was like one of the good last years of politics. There were so many things that was happening. Kim Kardashian was still with Kanye. She still had the big butt. Her and her crew still had the big butt, the lips. King Kylie. Like there was a lot of things that was happening. Jeremiah. He was really popular back then. SZA was just starting out and had just started to get popular. Now she's huge. Travis Scott had just dropped all these things.
I
So
thought
like there was
Control
a
came
lot of
out.
things happening.
Didn't
That
Control
was
come
really
out
good.
2016 or was that 2017?
Bro, 20, that's what I was about to say about 2016. 2016 was a year for music, bro.
Yeah, it
And
was a year.
music is the vibes,
Yeah,
bro.
it
Like,
was.
and if
I ain't
I
gonna
think about
lie.
it that way, like, because hold on, let me look it up.
I was
Cause
gonna
I
say
ain't gonna
Albums
lie.
that
I was about
dropped in
to yeah,
2016.
Around that
like
time, it was
in
like
our
like
drama
Yachty.
in
Yeah.
our genre, or are you talking about in general?
Bro, in general or in our genre, it doesn't matter, bro. Hits, like
Yeah,
hits,
there were
like
hits like everywhere, like
hold up,
Roses, but like the
let me
chains,
try
but
to get
like
to it.
so many things. Like, let me see.
I was gonna say
Top
I'll
songs.
look them up right now. Ooh, sorry, right. Was a lot of good
Crazy.
albums that year.
Crazy enough, Stranger Things Volume 2 album's on. Why is that on?
Oh, I know Cole
What
dropped
what what
2016.
list am I looking at? Bro,
Like that's
2016,
that's the year
Blind.
Work by Rihanna came out. Drake had just dropped One
Oh
Dance.
yeah, that was low key Chance's year. Low
Oh,
key.
here's
Bro,
a
that's what I was about
throwback.
to say.
Panda by
Chance, like
Designer.
that was acid rap, bro. Like, or no,
Yeah.
was that Coloring Book or acid rap?
Coloring Book. I think that was Coloring Book.
My
Had
coloring book.
Coloring Book exactly. Like,
Acid Rap was like early 2014.
hmm had to go back,
Oh yeah,
bro.
Drake. Yeah,
Like,
Drake dropped Views. Yeah, that
Oh
was a
yeah.
good one.
bro,
This is
for
what
your
you
eyes
came for.
only.
Had just came out. That song
Bro,
was
what
everywhere.
are we talking about
Oh
here, bro?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
2016 was the year for music,
Hey,
bro.
hey,
Solange,
hey, Kevin
Trains in the
Gates.
Solange,
Sky.
oh my, 24 carats. What are we talking about?
Hey, Kevin Gates came out. Keep the money flipping. That's all I know.
Hey, bro, Thug. Hey, I'm telling you, yeah, Post Malone. This was a great
Oh
year.
yeah, Post Malone. Yeah, on
Uzi
me.
was dropping good music,
Yeah,
That's
Uzi
when
was dropping.
Yachty, bruh, when he had dropped that King of the Teens or whatever, bruh.
Hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, them singers was bumping that song though. They was bumping that song for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh,
bro,
Hotline Bling came out.
Yeah, because that was on Views. Honestly, in Views, honestly, we just on some like hip hop shit. Views, I could honestly say that's Drake's best work in my opinion.
mm,
I know a lot
mm,
of people won't agree with that, but it's a really good album. It's a really
bro,
good album.
no
Oh,
way,
679 by Fetty Wap.
no way, Purple Rain,
Fetty Wap
no
was
way, that was
Yup, Fetty Wap,
2016.
yup.
Purple Rain. Oh, it's talking about Future.
Yes,
Hey,
wow,
I ain't gonna lie. Now I
January
can't say that.
2016.
Say
Hey,
It by Tory Lanez came out.
oh yeah,
True,
because Tori
yeah.
was in starting.
That was
But
a hit
hey,
song for
hey,
sure.
nah, nah, I can speak to this, Sean, bro. Future Purple Rain, that was like our soundtrack, legit. Like whenever we would
Bro, you
link, that
see,
was the soundtrack.
I'm blown right now. Like that was, bro. I'm telling you, 2016. It was like music set the vibe, bro. Like 2016 might be the 80s for music. Like if
Okay,
we
all
can go
right.
one year, if we can go one year, bro, that might be if we our generation has to drop
Well, yeah,
a
our generation,
section of
yeah,
time for music, bro. It has to be 2016 for us.
yeah. 2016 was a good year.
We won't take any, maybe a little 2017, maybe some 2015. 2016 is it, bro.
2017, if
Like,
y'all look up the albums 2017, it was a lot of good albums 2017. A
Hmm.
lot.
bro,
But yeah, man, shout out 2016. We was literally in the mud. We was
we
literally
was
in the
in
mud.
there. We was in there.
Yeah, I
Y'all wanna shout out the high schools y'all went to?
nah,
Yeah.
nah.
Hey man, I'll shout out mine, bro. I went to Magnet Arts High School.
What's up, bro?
Nigga went to Victorious.
Hey, close enough. Close enough, man.
Oh
Close
man.
enough.
Man, it was for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's where he
yeah.
went.
Come on now, because me and Rob went to the
That's where
same
you
high
went.
school, man. Nah, we was there together,
Man, that's where
man.
you went,
We
bro.
was there together.
Yeah, man. But it wasn't like that. I can see where you coming from though. In a way, it was like that in a way. I ain't gonna lie.
It was, bro. It was. Like, talk about it for real. Like, it was.
In a way, bro. It was in a way. I ain't gonna lie. If you really if you really watched Victorious, bro, and you saw like how the school was when they was outside the classroom, that's yeah. I mean, kind of, sorta.
Come
I
on
ain't gonna
now.
lie,
Come on now.
kind of, sorta.
Because speaking of which, man, me and my sister were actually just talking about how the building burned down, man, and the
Ooh.
conspiracies behind that.
Oh, there's conspiracies.
I don't know. I have my own theory. I put on a tinfoil hat, and I don't condone any of the words I'm about to say. This is just for the podcast,
You
and this
saying
is
them, nigga? How
just
you can't condone them?
this is just this is just conspiracy. This is for fun. I'm telling you, man. I think somebody did it on purpose. That's as far as I'm gonna go. I have no culprits. I have no suspects,
I'll be
but I
honest.
think
I'll
somebody
be
did it
honest,
on
Sean.
purpose.
That was a really old building.
I know, no, no. Bro, but the thing is, they lit the right one on fire, bro. Like it, out of all buildings, it had to have been that one. Like,
Sean,
hey, and it went up in flames.
the amount of asbestos in that building, I'm not surprised.
I'm not gonna lie. Like a lot of my sinus problems did go away after I left BTW.
So I'm gonna say,
Hey.
A lot of my sinus problems did leave after I left that school. But yeah, no, like, yeah, we talked about that fire. It was pretty sad, man. It was
yeah,
actually really, really, really sad. But
yeah. Well,
on to
I,
the next.
I have a topic kind of swinging the topic over.
Okay, for sure, for
It's
sure.
too much to actually show, but I'll just like do a quick synopsis of it. So, a Dutch worker went viral for explaining his work life balance to his American boss. He says, I work 40 hours, not 40 hours plus, not nights and weekends. I'll read the short caption. You don't have to really see the Reddit thread, it's too much. So, a Dutch worker gives an American boss a reality check. A Dutch employee at the Netherlands branch of a United States tech company went viral after explaining to his American manager that he is leaving work at 5 p.m. every day. Not answering weekend emails and declining after-hour meetings is normal and protected by the local labor laws in the Netherlands. When the manager accused them of lacking commitment and threatening a performance plan, the employee escalated to the Dutch HR department, who dismissed the concern and reminded the manager of local regulations. The situation ended with the manager no longer contacting the employee after work hours, highlighting the contrast between the U.S. hustle culture and European work life balance. Sorry that was a mouthful, you know what I'm saying? But um we have all always been American. We've only known American culture. It's the grind. Do y'all think that is a do you think that's possibly like just the way we are set as Americans, or do you think that's a systematic thing that the higher ups of these companies have been like, all right, we're gonna get them to work as hard as they can for us, so keeps our pockets fat.
Hmm. Can I put on a tinfoil hat for a second?
Okay, yeah.
Because I think it might be, y'all know, like I don't know if y'all played this game before, but there's a lot of depictions of like the man and like people working in like cubicles, and like they're never really working on anything specific. It's literally just like stamping papers and going next, like typing on the computer. There's never anything. But like that idea of like the man watching over you. But like that always takes me back to thinking like at a certain point, once you get at a certain point in business, like the harder you work, I guess, or the more work you get done, the more money you make. Like it equates to that at a certain point in business. But like where we are, like it's more so like the more hours you work, the more money you make, kind of thing. Like, but it's just beneficial towards you. Like, and you're not making any more, any less. But I think at a certain point, like these higher ups, they put that on the next person and the next person and the next person. And it's kind of a trickle down effect of capitalism. Like, I guess that's where my tinfoil hat goes. Like It's because of capitalism, bro. And capitalism goes back to like my main point, bro. It's because of slavery. It's because
Okay,
of slavery, bro.
we gonna make that a shirt once we get merch.
Bro, we can't. I don't know if we can trademark that, but if we could, let's do that. Cause no, I think it's because of slavery. Like, but
So
that's
you don't think there were people? Because not everybody owned slaves. I'm not defending white people by any means,
those
but
facts.
so you don't think there were people that was being overworked that you know what I'm saying that didn't work that didn't have their own slaves because there are white people that were just sharecroppers.
That's fair. But I mean, we live in such a like a society where literally money is like your if you don't have any money, you're gonna die. Like you're damn near gonna die. Like you don't have any way to sustain yourself. Like you can't eat, you can't sleep. Like essentially that's how it works. Like and we live in a society where people have to work so hard that I don't know. Like I don't know why America's like that. That's a great question. Maybe that is a question. Like because I have no idea. Like and what's the difference in why are European countries so chill like about about work schedules and what's the
Yeah,
other thing? Healthcare, bro. That's another big thing. Like we don't get no healthcare here.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
I think with the Dutchman, which is uh he's in the Netherlands, they have like a mixed market economy, so there's some capitalism, but they also care about like the social aspect. They do, like you said, have labor laws that are protected. Like, if it's 40 hours, it's 40 hours, and if you're pressured, the boss can get in trouble. So they care about their people, but I think in a capitalist economy like how the US has, it's always about the bottom line. And then maybe if you guys make me enough money, I'll like give you a couple of benefits here and there to keep you going. But even at Amazon, like Amazon is one of the richest companies in the world, and like their employees are like peeing in boxes and like they're having timed bathroom breaks and stuff, and like that just wouldn't happen in the Netherlands. I think it's because we're so obsessed with keeping the rich in the country and the rich rich that we're willing to let our the employees be treated like crap versus in the Netherlands it's we won't let our people be treated like crap because you're still going to be rich anyways. Like whether they work an extra 45 minutes is not going to make the difference between a couple $1,000s for you. I
yeah,
think there's just better protection and better emphasis on protecting the people. And I do think it does stem from slavery, like the the lack of universal health care. Because why should a black person have what I have? Why should someone who's less to be have what I have? People always like having someone they can look down on, or saying, "Well, at least I'm not them," or "At least I have more than them." So it's a weird thing, but I do agree. I think it comes from slavery.
Thank you, moderator. Some because I don't be lying, man. I don't be pulling it out my ass. I'll be telling some truth.
what about you, Rob?
I kind of I wouldn't say like slavery plays a part. I um I don't know. It's crazy because I just feel like the mentality of working hard, like like depending on the environment that you're in, I feel most people will, I would I would say work harder than others. You know what I'm saying? Like if someone was, in a certain, in a bad looking environment, you know what I'm saying? He will work much harder than the one that's already in a good environment. You know what I'm saying? Like already placed there, like didn't have to work for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I think it's situational. I think it's situational. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and honestly, all right, and we all work jobs where they need 40 hours a week from us, right? So, question: if you worked every day, not by an hourly time, like I don't have to be here 8 hours. If you work to where, hey, I need you to accomplish all these tasks today, how long do you think that would take you? At your job. You don't got to say what you do, but just how long you think that would take you?
To do what?
If you like, all right, in a sense, you get paid to work a shift. Like you
Okay.
got to do things during those shifts, but you get paid to work for usually most places 8 hours, or really nine. You take an hour lunch break, whatever. But anyway, 8 hours. If you got paid the same amount, and you only got paid for tasks that you needed to accomplish, how long do you think you'd be at work?
Depending on the test, short. Like it will definitely be shorter than 8.
Like, do you even
Like
think
think
it's
like
so.
four? Do you think it's four? Do you think it's maybe a little above four? Like,
I mean, for the sake of the question, yeah, I'll say it'll probably be like at least 4. You know what I'm saying? Like depending on the task though, it could be shorter. You know what I'm saying? But like because of the question, I'll say half for sure.
what about you, Sean?
I think I'll match that, bro. Like, yeah, I may even say 3, but just depending on the day, it could be like go up to like a 4. But yeah, realistically,
See it?
It depends on like what the workload is looking like for that day. For my job, no day looks the same. So it just depends on what's needed. But it would still be, sorry. It would still be shorter than 8 hours. And I feel like it would be extra motivation to get the work done versus if you know you gotta be here 8 hours no matter what. It's like, whatever. When's the deadline? Like, okay, I can push it off until Sunday. But I feel like more people would like get their stuff done if it's like, okay, I just gotta get this done. I can go home and I still get the same pay and I still get my benefits and I still get insurance and all that. I feel like we would become a little more productive because with the Netherlands, their GDP, I think they have like the 12th highest GDP of all the nations, and
What?
they have great
Say
work-life balance.
explain GDP to our cancelites if they don't know what that means.
Gross domestic product, so in production, like what their country produces, that is their GDP, and they can make money off of what they produce.
That's good, man.
that's great. Where's America on that list?
Let me see, let me Google it. I don't know how high we are.
But that that's good because actually I was thinking about that. Like, how
So,
how does a country
oh,
even get that to that point? Like,
we're actually the largest in the world. China has the second largest. I thought we would have been a little behind China because everything is made in China.
where what are we selling? What do we got? What's so special?
Let's see what our number one export is.
You know what it used to be.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying. We should
So
add a
America's
percentage of
number
that.
one export is mineral fuels, especially oil and gas, and refined petroleum.
Really?
wow,
I thought that'd be the Middle East.
that's crazy. Let's put a tinfoil hat on again. Let's talk about this oil that they just seized from Venezuela. Is that Venezuela they seized it from?
Hmm.
I don't know.
Come on
Well,
now.
I think they. Let me rephrase. I do think they seized it, but they're not saying it. But they're saying we're running it right now since they don't have a president.
So there's a lot behind why they seize the president of Venezuela. Oil is part of it, but Venezuela has like the largest, conservatory of oil in the world. Like they produce the most oil in the world. Even more, like more than the Middle East. Like in the world, Venezuela produces the most of it, and the U.S. does not have a bunch of it on our own. Like we're about to start tapping out of our reservoirs, so we need to replenish that. And also, Russia, Saudi Arabia, and China, and one more country, maybe Nigeria. They are all, combining and they're trying to get a process going where the US dollar is no longer the currency used to trade oil. And so if they achieve that, the US dollar would literally fail. Like it would not be worth a whole lot. So now the US is scrambling to get more oil so that way if you have all the oil, you can kind of dictate how you want the trade to happen so we can ensure that the US dollar doesn't bottom out. But I do think the way the US is doing it is a little wrong. But I understand why they're trying to.
Yeah.
keep the U.S.
By the
currency.
way, how do the Venezuelans feel? Has anybody seen how the Venezuelans feel?
Anybody checked in on them, man?
Not for real deal, because
So
like I was in my mind, I'm like, damn, bro, we really just took their president. But then like I'll see like stuff online where they're saying, oh, I'm glad he's gone. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
Where
they're
did this come from?
happy that he's gone, but the person who um is in place is kind of like a puppet to Trump in a way. So it's like how we would be if a certain political figure passed away. It'd be like, oh, yay, but oh, there's still a vice president and he still believes everything that, he believes, and it's still a Republican cabinet. So it's like, yay, but like what, it still might not change how they think it will.
yeah.
Mm,
See, and see, my thing was, all right, God forbid, let's say someone took our president, I'd be like,
Right.
dang, man, someone took our president. But also at the same time, I'd be like, dang, niggas can just take our president and just okay, and then just run it. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine if another country just came, took our president, and then just was like, "Yeah, bro, we just gonna run shit for the time being." I'd be like, "I ain't gonna lie,
yeah,
I ain't even rock with bro, but like, I don't know if I rock with y'all doing it." You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that'd
we'll
be
be up in
interesting.
scrambles for real. We'll
Now
be up
that's
in
when you
scrambles for real.
that's when you'll really hear opinions on social media for real. Then you know what I'm saying? Like if somebody ransacked the U.S., like just a random person, just like from a different country, just come and just like kidnap Trump and
That's what I'm
just
saying.
took
Hey,
over.
because the way they went into Venezuela, bro. I think I saw a video and if it said like this was the way they went in there. I don't know how I ended up on this rabbit hole, but it was a plan, bro. They went in guns a blazing.
Crazy.
Like they went in, they put on a show. Hey, that's the best way I can put it.
There,
Yeah.
there is like something interesting that was kind of talked about in like the political science world on TikTok, um, involving the capture of the Venezuelan president. Um, Tim Cook, January 1st or 2nd, bought $3 million in Nike stock. And then another CEO, I forget which one, they bought $1 million in Nike stock. And just so happened on the 3rd, they captured the Venezuelan president. And the one piece of photo evidence that was taken to show that Maduro, I think that's how you say his name, is on the way back to the US, is he's wearing a Nike Tech outfit. So that day, Nike stock like almost triples because, whenever there's like a huge political event or a huge cultural event, whatever that figure is wearing, the stock surges
That
because,
CEO is Elliot Hill, by the way.
oh yeah, Elliot Hill. And so that stock surges. Like when OJ, he was on the run running in the Bronco.
Oh, them Broncos
Bronco
was selling
sales
out, boy.
surges, even though they stopped selling it like that next year. They stopped selling the Bronco until like literally
Man,
2022.
them niggas should have
They
put out a different
surged.
trim.
So I think, there's also some insider trading going on with that because they invested 3 million and they're getting like 12 million back. Just about.
Man,
Hey
Ford
man,
should
how
have
we
put
get
out.
that rich, bro? Where we can get our brand on yeah. How we get that rich?
Honestly, I feel like what happened with those CEOs, by the way, I think maybe they knew some people in the White House. And it's like, yeah, bro, they got surveillance on, bro, right now. You wearing the Nike Tech. We probably gonna get them tomorrow. They was probably like, shoot.
Mm,
But it looked like the Nike tag in the photo, it looked like, when you can tell someone just bought the clothes and put it on because it still had the folds in it.
I mean, he was the
It
president.
looked
He
like
probably
brand
fresh.
new.
He fresh. He the president.
Maybe. But it looked like they were like, well, it's like, okay, you're in our custody, put this on.
bro, I keep telling y'all to watch that show, Inside Job, man. Y'all
Mm,
don't watch it. I need y'all to lock in with me because that show is very funny, but it's also like, hey, I'll be like, there might be some truth to this.
mm.
You know, and I ain't gonna lie, Sean. I be feeling you sometimes with the conspiracy theory, bro. But I ain't gonna lie. I'll say this, bro. In my years of growing up, bro, interacting with these adults, bro. Working with these adults. That's like, 2 times my age, 3 times my age. Well, not three, but 2 times in a couple quarters my age, whatever. Bro, these people, just because they got important positions, that don't mean they bright, bro. These conspiracy theories, I think that takes a lot of intelligent people, bro. And people ain't as smart as they say they is, bro. I saw an interview with Barack Obama. He said he just met world leaders um, across this globe, and he said, "Yeah, you're not that bright. I know people back in my neighborhood smarter than you. You know what I'm saying?" So I don't know, man.
Hey, that's why it's the shadow government, man. It's people who you don't see. People you don't see, man. Think about it.
Hey, man. You could be right, bro, but I don't have that much faith in humanity to be
I'm
that
onto something,
ignorant.
bro. I don't want to be a part of it, man. I just want to be able to support myself.
Bro, you think human beings that can be that organized, bro?
Yes. Yeah, bro, when it comes to money, yes.
Niggas,
Greed,
hey, it's
bro.
slippage everywhere, Sean.
Greed is the root of all evil, bro. I'm
Yeah,
telling you.
that is
Like,
true. Yeah.
hey, if you got that money, bro, and you want more, and whatever you trying to get, like, nah, bro. People will do
Bro,
crazy things for it.
the Romans were up for a real long time, Sean.
People,
Niggas
hey,
slip
bro. Hey,
slip.
nigga, we are slip. What do you think we're doing now? Like the U.S., bro. We are the Romans right now.
That what I'm saying. That what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's a sick world, bro. Anyways, y'all got more topics. We can get political, bro.
Yeah, I was say, yeah. Rob, you had anything?
Um, I just got same things I'm gonna talk about. I'm not doing no score updates, just some news, you know what I'm saying?
So,
Uh, so all this information was, was wrote down a day ago. All right. So obviously, we're going there's more updates, certain stories. Anyway, on Monday this week, former Nebraska QB Dylan Raiola committed to Oregon.
Hop off it. Sorry.
Uh, it reported it was reported first by On Three Sports. He's considered as the number 14th overall player and fifth ranked QB in the portal of by 24/7 Sports. He's entering his junior year with 2 years left. And through 9 games, he recorded 2,000 passing yards, 18 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions before suffering a season-ending broken fibula. So, um, I'm not gonna lie. I do have a question, right? What I'm not understanding is you commit. I guess you can decommit, right? But I mean, like you plan on going to a school, right? And their number one guy said that he's coming back. He's not going to the league. He's coming back to school to play another year. How do you like how do you operate the QB room? You know what I'm saying? I guess with a quarterback that clearly feels like he deserves to be number one, and then your current QB1. So like how do you know what I'm saying? I guess like a little QB battle, I guess. But I guess I guess I'm just confused on like Raiola's, you know what I'm saying,
I
thought
think
process.
I think he thought Rose gonna go to the draft.
Yeah.
That can be the only reason to me. So
Can you not decommit after you find out or no? Like when it come to like
it'll you
transferring. I
probably
don't
can. It'll
know.
just look funny. The
I
boosters
mean,
might the wire might have already went through. You know what I'm saying?
that's facts,
uh,
yo.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
facts.
And niggas don't like to return the sender on that.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Well, in other news, another uh high-ranked quarterback, former Arizona State quarterback, Sam Levitt or Leave It, whatever you want to call it, or call him, is taking his talents to Death Valley. He will be joining the Bayou Bengals and Lane Kiffin at LSU. He made his decision after visiting Kentucky, Tennessee, and Miami. He just threw for a little bit over 1,600 yards, 10 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions uh, this past season before he had to also uh, stop playing in late October with the lingering foot injury. So he had surgery for that. He's considered the top player uh in the portal. So I mean if I'm Lane Kiffin, I guess that's a good start when it comes to recruiting. You know what I'm saying?
I'll just say the Big 12 and the SEC real different. That's all I'll say.
Okay. Okay.
Hey man, what's the difference, brother?
Defense. Defense is the
Hey,
difference.
hey, defense win championships.
Well, that's what they say, don't it? All right. So moving over to NBA news. James Harden passed Shaq, right, for ninth all time in points scoring, well, points scored in NBA history. You feel me? Shaq had 28,596 points in 19 years. And it's just crazy that Harden achieved this in 16 seasons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he actually uh got that achievement in the first half against Charlotte Hornets. His next the next person he's trying to pass is Wilt Chamberlain, who has 31,419 points. So congratulations to James Harden, man. I'm not gonna lie, I do remember that one season. I forgot which one it was, but I was talking to somebody the other day. He literally dropped. It was one season. He was averaging about 37 points per game. I ain't gonna lie, and he was dropping literally over 30 points on every team in the NBA. Like it was crazy. Like that season right there, like I ain't. It was stamped. It was stamped.
Unstoppable.
I think that season right there solidified that man as a future Hall of Famer. And that I
Was that
mean
with the
that's
Rockets?
yeah. And yeah, I ain't gonna lie. He most definitely is a future Hall of Famer. No glaze, no glaze, no glaze.
No
Um,
respect, man. Respect.
just gotta call it how you see it. You feel me? In other news, real quick. After seeking a second opinion with a specialist, AD will not require hand surgery. He'll be reevaluated in 6 weeks, per Shams. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, man. I just want to say this. Anthony Davis is he's really one of the best big men in the league right now, and he will be also be a future Hall of Famer. But I just want to say that he is very fragile in my opinion. Like he's so injury prone, bro. Like, when he's very healthy, he could perform. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's like I
Yeah,
don't like it's
yeah, when
like
he's healthy, he's generational.
it's just like at this point, I don't really know if I want him to continue to play for me. Like, do I see him as a third option, or should he just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you feel me? Because for you to be a big, I mean, you bang it down there, like, you know what I'm saying? With, you know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes ain't like, they ain't small. You feel me? They strong. And you know what I'm saying? Like, you look like shit. All right, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. On to the next one. Mike Tomlin stepped down as the Steelers head coach on Tuesday after 19 seasons. He said the decision came after much thought and reflection. His accomplishments was he won a Super Bowl. His record all time is 193, 114, and two ties. 13 playoff appearances, and he never finished below 500. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is great. Like in 19 seasons, bro, like you never had a losing season per se. That's pretty, hey, that's pretty good, bro. You can't hate. You can't hate. He also said that he plans on not coaching. I mean, because obviously when he left the organization, a lot of teams were calling. He said that he will not. He doesn't plan on coaching this year. So,
Hey, real quick, Rob, I just saw like this quick topic on um, James Harrison and Joe Hayden show.
mhm,
They were stating they don't believe Mike Tomlin is a Hall of Fame coach, first ballot Hall of Fame coach. Keep in mind, both of them played for him.
yeah.
Um, and they said it's because he doesn't have a coaching tree, like how Belichick does, or how I don't know Nick Saban does. Do you think that's a fair assessment, or do you think
Uh,
that's kind of like, does that really matter?
I mean, I think that's something that probably that it doesn't really matter. I feel like you can have two different perspectives on, or two different outlooks on what can classify as a Hall of Fame coach. You know what I'm saying? Like you can have a coach that can literally, well, I mean, I've never really heard it, you know what I'm saying? But if you had a coach that went to three different or two different teams, two or three different organizations, right? in a sense, three different eras, right? And he changed the what's the word I'm trying to say? The identity of the
Oh,
program.
I
Like, you
would
know
say
what I'm saying?
I would
Like,
say trajectory, but yeah.
yeah, like if it was a team that, that was losing, you know what I'm saying, and they turn them into a winning team and then did it for the next two teams. I mean, you don't have a coaching tree per se, but are we going to sit here and say you're not a good coach because I mean you're literally changing programs. You know what I'm saying? Like you're turning them around, literally. You feel me? And it was three different schools, or three different teams, and like professionally. So it's like, I mean, to me, like that can classify you as like, all right, I ain't gonna lie, like he has winning pedigree. You know what I'm saying? So it's why shouldn't he be a part of that? You know what I'm saying? He's nothing but a winner. You know what I'm saying? Like he made a bad program look good. That's hard to do. A lot of people cannot do that. Like that's just a talent that, you know what I'm saying, that only if you have, you feel me? Because like nine times out of ten, when you're coaching a bad team, it's hard to find another job. You feel me? Like they like to blame it on you. But yeah. I just like all in all, no, I don't think that matters, bro. I don't think he's first ballot though. I don't either, you know what I'm saying? But I don't
You
think
don't think it's
that
because of
that
the
was a
coach? You don't think it's because
yeah,
you don't have a coaching tree? Okay.
yeah, I don't think that's a good reason. Um the New York, like, well, at the time that I wrote this, the New York Giants were in talks with John Harbaugh. But today, you know what I'm saying, he actually got signed the deal. What is it like? Uh 5 year, 100 mil deal. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good deal. You know what I'm saying? I just want him to, turn that team around and just be successful with them. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a good career, a good little tenure, you know what I'm saying, in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? They won a Super Bowl. That
18
was
years?
good.
Yeah, 18 years.
You feel me? So it was like, I mean, it's sad. Like it's sad to see a different coach on the sideline for Baltimore, but I'm glad that he's going to a team that, could use some help. And I just want to see what he can do with that team. Uh, Ahead of the NBA trade deadline, which is February 5th, got Jonathan Kuminga on the Golden State Warriors, who reportedly demanded a trade to leave Golden State, right? Despite demanding the trade, Kuminga was at the Warriors shoot around on Thursday. He only played 18 out of the 44 games that they done played so far, averaging 12 points, 6 boards, 3 assists, shooting 43% from the field, 32 behind the three. I'm not
Those
gonna
are
lie to
those are great stats for someone that hasn't played that many games.
Yeah. I don't know what team can utilize him. He's not a 3-point threat. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like he meshes well with a team that can shoot because he's not a shooter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to think of, what I'm saying, teams that can utilize him. As of right now, I haven't seen any like teams that's been eyeing him. So like, I mean,
Cleveland. Cleveland could use.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like most of their bigs, like, well, most of the team is, well, okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't know. But hopefully, bro finds somewhere to play. You know what I'm saying? On the baseball, the best free agent available in MLB in the offseason is right fielder Cal Tucker, and he has agreed to sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers for 240 mil for 4 years. Uh, per ESPN's Jeff Passan. Now, this is the contract details. Okay, this is interesting. So it's 4 years, 240 mil guaranteed, right? So he's able to opt out after years two and three. Okay. Um, $64 million signing bonus. Okay. $30 million deferred. And so what that means is a portion of the salary earning during a player's active playing days, or like, if he's still playing, he's not paid immediately. So instead, the team then pays the 30 mil, in his case, the 30 mil plus interest. You know what I'm saying? After, he retires or stops playing. Uh, so 57.1 mil a year is what he's getting after the deferrals and all that. It's setting a record like above 6 mil. That's a crazy that's a crazy contract. Um, and it just seems like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I have coworkers, right? And when they heard the news, they were upset. I'm not really big on MLB, I'm not gonna lie. But I do know that the Dodgers are stacked. You know what I'm saying? And like for him to be the best and the top free agent in the pool in the offseason and they sign him, um, I guess it's just like this is dynasty mode right now, like that the Dodgers are in. You feel me? So like, I mean, they just won. I mean, and it seems like people are already counting them to win again. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh
How about
two more.
them biscuits, man?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you know what? I got someone, I know someone that that might be writing some stories. So you know what? I'll try to give updates a little bit, you know what I'm saying, if I
Hey
can.
man, we gotta catch a game, bro.
Man, the
Hey,
season ain't started yet, man. Damn.
I'm just saying we gotta catch some games, bro. I'm just putting it on y'all radar, bro.
For
no,
sure.
I ain't gonna lie. No, yeah, for sure. Bo Bichette and the Mets agreed to a $126 million contract for 3 years. Uh, and then some college basketball, unranked Kansas handed number two ranked Iowa State their first loss of the season with the 84-63 win. And I think that, well, the crazy thing is about this is they only played seven players. So Kansas beat them with only seven players. And I ain't gonna lie, if I'm not mistaken, Iowa State played 11 players. So I just want to say, congrats to Kansas. And that's all I got, you know what I'm saying, as far as sports this week. You know what I'm saying?
I do want to add my Falcons made a very dumb decision about 4 or 5 hours ago. They hired Kevin Stefanski as the head coach. Um, if y'all don't know who Kevin Stefanski is, he's the one that was benching Shador all of this damn season. So yeah, man,
Ooh.
we another down year coming. If he proves
Gotta
me
be
wrong,
positive, man.
no, 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 no. I'm tired of it. Another bad season coming, so we'll be at a game again this year. Cheap tickets, so Dirty Birds, man. I guess.
Wait, I do have one thing that I want to say, right? This is about college football. So I don't know if people are aware, but Chambliss, Trinidad Chambliss, the quarterback for Ole Miss. Like the Ole Miss, like they got their legal team, right, to help him, you know, try to get another year of eligibility, right? So I just seen the other day that Deuce Knight committed to Ole Miss as well, right?
Yep.
So my thing is like I guess in that situation, if I'm Chambliss, like I mean, obviously, like if Ole Miss, because I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, obviously, if the legal team is involved and you're able to play, you're gonna have to play with them, right? Because you know what I'm saying? Because they're the ones that fought for you, right?
Yeah, you would think.
You would think, yeah, I was gonna say you would think.
I just don't know how that works. I was just thinking like I mean if their specific legal team did I mean like if you're able to play you have to play for them. So it's like I mean not like now that I guess you like
I guess Deuce know he not finna be starting.
I about to say like
That's
another
the only
Q
way.
another little QB battle thing like like with Oregon. I mean that's all you can do unless he goes somewhere else.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I wanted to say because I just can't on mine.
Okay. Okay.
So, y'all got anything else on the docket?
Gotcha. See, you got anything with the anything for the fellas today? Anything going on in the girls world?
Let me think. Let me think. Anything going on with the girls right now? Not that I can think of too much.
Or just a topic in general? You know.
Mm, mm,
Can I ask a question if you don't have anything?
sure, yeah.
So, and I've been kind of picking on my sister about it, and I need you to debunk a theory for me.
Okay.
she literally says that the what she does for everything is if she needs to figure something out, she TikToks it.
Hmm.
Like, is that legit now? Like, do you just TikTok anything now? Like, is TikTok the new YouTube?
Yeah, I was gonna say I do TikTok a lot of stuff. Like when it comes to like wedding planning, TikTok has been such a lifesaver and like hacks and saving me money. Like so far with all that we've gotten, TikTok has already saved me like 13, like $100 already. And we're still kind of in the beginning stages of it, but we need to kind of hurry up and get in the middle stages of it because it's coming around the corner. Um, it really does have anything. Like if it has like how to fix your car, how to do this and that, and it doesn't have, an ad in the middle of the video or anything like that. Um, and like when it comes to like restaurants around the city or whatever city, it's actual people trying it. It's just really entertaining and it's a better for way to get information. Now, like the thing that I talked about with the Nike um tech situation with the CEOs buying stock and doing insider trading, I got that information off TikTok and I looked it up myself and it was true. Um, so yeah, I do TikTok a lot of stuff. If I need to figure out how to do something, I will TikTok it.
Wow.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I be using TikTok for like recipes and stuff real quick because like they tell you the recipe and they actually show you what it's supposed to look like and everything too. So I be using TikTok for that.
Wow. I'm never on TikTok. Maybe I need to get on there. Like, I'm never on TikTok. Like,
Yeah,
yeah,
It's
so,
really
social media
good.
can be useful. It can be useful. It don't gotta always be negative.
on occasion. I'm just used to Googling things. Like, I just Google it, like a recipe, like I just Google it, like how to do this, I just Google it. And usually, like, if not a YouTube video or just like words come up, like,
I'll go on YouTube and I'll YouTube it. I want TikTok stuff,
Yeah, I'll
but I
definitely
don't.
YouTube stuff from my car. I will do that. I will do that. I don't know. TikTok videos don't be long enough sometimes.
yeah, I need some long form, man. Yeah, I need some, yeah.
There you go. Sorry, my
Mm.
fault, bro. My fault. My fault. My
All
fault.
right, bro. Do y'all got anything else, man? We can get out of here. If that's the case,
Nah,
you done killed the
man.
vibe, man.
I ain't got nothing, man.
I ain't
Oh,
got.
guys, another one
I
bites
got a
the
t-
dust.
I got
Yes,
a
I say
tip and
y'all
a
got
trick.
tips.
Yeah, I got a tip and
Yeah,
a
bro. I'm
trick.
not giving no tips and tricks today. 'Cause you're gonna say it sounds wrong.
Nah.
Um,
Shout out to tip,
but
man.
yeah, all right. Well, fellas, what y'all got today?
My tip, man. Cherish your cherish your good days. Jeez, cherish your
Get it
good
out. Get it
days.
out.
Learn from your bad days, and accept every day. Um, tricks. Yo, Ice Cold Raps is still out, yo. It's cold out still, bro. Ice Cold Raps still out. It's like really like one of the best. I actually just went back and spun it 2 days ago, bro. Like it's like it's one of my best displays of rapping ever, bro. Like bump that shit. Um, Shout out Tyrell. He graduated too. You know what I'm saying? Love you, boy. And he gonna be on the pod real soon too. Um, but yeah, man. Yeah. Love your people, man. Love your people.
For sure.
I'm gonna just.
Rob.
I'm gonna just say, speak positive through everything, man. It's not easy, but just stay like just speak positivity in the air, man, as much as you can. Feel me? Because whatever you're going through, you get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts. And any tricks?
Uh, I ain't got no, no, I
For
ain't got
sure.
no.
For sure. Moderator, you got any words of wisdom before we get out of here?
Um, lead with kindness, try to be understanding. This is everybody's first time being alive just as well, Our parents have never been parents to 25-year-olds before. We've never been 25. We've never done a whole lot of stuff. This is a lot of people are still trying to figure things out. So if you think something's very obvious, lead with understanding and, try to be gracious. And then grace will be returned onto you.
Facts. Well, I'll end off with something hoodlum. Hey man, if it's your time to be out in them streets, go be out in them streets, man. Have some fun. Take that girl out, drink that drink, get drunk, um, drive that car, skydive, you have some fun.
Drive the car
YOLO, you
after
only live once.
drive the car after you drink.
See, you putting events in different. You putting events in
I
different
just said
circumstances.
it.
They were all
I
separate
heard it.
events.
I heard it in the way that you said it, man.
Separate events, separate events. Man, have some fun. Watch Stranger Things. Shout out to Stranger Things. Great, great show. Um, hey man, shout out Fetty Wap. Yeah, man, shout out Fetty Wap, bro.
Shout out Fetty, man.
Um, But yeah, yeah. I mean, shoot, let's get out of here, guys. This is another one bites the dust. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, talk to your people, tell somebody new. Yo, comment about what we were talking about earlier in the pod. I can't remember what it was, but I was gonna say like what's some perspectives. Um, but yeah, guys, just talk to us. We want some more interaction. We need you to do phone calls or like voice messages or something like that. But we gonna get out of here. Catch y'all next time on the pod until we get canceled. We out. Kablam.